At Coffee All Over, we are testing the Nespresso Krups Inissia, and in this video, we will tell you what we honestly think about it. Also, please note that we have put the link to this product with its best price just below this video. Very compact with its dimensions of 12 by 32 by 23 centimeters, this Nespresso coffee machine takes up very little space on a countertop. With its 80 centimeter cable, we were easily able to place it in our kitchen. Its tank has a capacity of 70 centiliters, which is average. We found filling it very simple during our tests, whether directly at the tap or when it remained in place. There are only 2 buttons, and everything is done from these, from starting up to turning off, and even programming various settings. We were able to make between 7 and 17 coffees depending on their size. Indeed, this machine allows you to make espressos and lungo coffees. On the other hand, it is not possible to make 2 coffees at the same time. The main flaw of this compact design is that the height of the coffee outlet nozzle is not adjustable. In addition, it is quite low, which prevented us from using some of our mugs on the cup support. You have to fold the cup support to be able to place tall cups. However, the capsule container is quite large. We counted that it could hold about 9 capsules before needing to be emptied. During the test, the capsule fell automatically into the container when we opened the compartment. The capsule container sits on the drip tray. The latter is attached to the cup support drainer, which is quite practical because it avoids having 2 drip trays. However, we found during use that the cup support did not have a large enough hole to correctly collect the last drops of coffee. As a result, a little coffee remains on the cup support and settles on the bottom of the next cup. Apart from that, we judged the overall ergonomics of the machine to be very good. To carry out our tests, we had to use capsules suitable for Nespresso machines. Unfortunately, this is where the brand loses points. Official capsules are sold between 40 and 55 cents per piece, which is really very expensive when compared to Senseo pods, for example, at 10 cents. Let's now move on to features and performance. To turn on the machine, simply press one of the 2 buttons. You can also turn it off manually by pressing both buttons simultaneously for 1 second. Fortunately, this function is possible because the automatic shutoff only occurs 9 to 30 minutes after the last use of the machine. This is not very economical, since the machine does not go into standby mode and remains ready for use during this period of time. The options for programming the automatic shutoff and cup length are changed via the only 2 buttons present, which is not very convenient to use, but it works nonetheless. Regarding preheating, it is clearly one of the fastest on the market. We had to wait less than 30 seconds during the first preheating of the day when turning on the machine. And for the next cup, the coffee started flowing after only 1 to 3 seconds of waiting. We prepared coffees with different capsules and lengths. We measured the quantity obtained with each of them, and we timed the necessary preparation time without the preheating time. And here are the results we obtained. The preparation time was extremely fast compared to competing coffee machines. Of course, quantities may vary if you choose to program the length. This is the default length setting. We found that the taste of the different coffees was excellent. We tasted real differences between the types of coffee made. Obviously, the espresso was more bitter and strong in taste, while the lungo was milder. 30 minutes after brewing the coffee, we found that the cream produced was still present and generous. We measured that the coffee had a temperature of 68 degrees Celsius in the cup. While this is a good temperature according to purists, it is better to wait a little before drinking it if you are not used to very hot drinks. So much for performance. Now let's finish this test with an evaluation of the ease of maintenance. According to the brand, descaling should be carried out every 8 to 33 months, depending on the hardness of the water used. We found the process simple but a bit long. You have to run the tank completely twice with the descaling product, then rinse it twice again. The problem is the price of the brand's descaling product, which rises to nearly €5 per descaling. We advise you to use simple vinegar, even if this is obviously not what Nespresso recommends. Finally, the removable elements such as the tank, the capsule compartment, and the drip tray must be washed by hand and are incompatible with the dishwasher. And that's it for our test results. So to summarize everything, the positive points of the Nespresso Krups Inissia are ultra-fast preheating and coffee preparation, the ability to program the length of the coffees, an ultra-compact format, beautiful aesthetics, and the choice between 2 coffee lengths. As for the negative points, the high cost of capsules and descaling product, the fact that you can only make 1 cup at a time, the limited cup height with the cup support, and the dripping area that does not stay perfectly clean. In conclusion, super compact, the Nespresso Krups Inissia is ideal if you have little space in your kitchen. Its preheating is ultra fast and it prepares coffee in record time. You can also program the length of your coffee, and 2 lengths are available, espresso or lungo. On the other hand, this machine can only make 1 coffee at a time, making it less suitable for large families and businesses. It does not accept large cups on its cup support, and the latter is impractical for collecting the last drops of coffee. Finally, the cost of its official capsules is very high. Thank you very much for watching our test. We hope it was useful to you. As a reminder, you will find the link to this product with its best price just below this video. And if you like coffee machine reviews, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel.